Hey friends, hope y'all are doing well. I am outside today because it is beautiful. The birds are chirping. It is just a glorious spring day. And I wanted to start a new series on listening. If you know me, I love the sacred space of listening. It is crucial to the spirit of understanding in both our relationship with God and with others, and really even listening to know what's best for you uniquely in every season of your life. So, when we listen well, we also love well. And that's something that I had to understand. Uh, it's just a fundamental part of being a human, of living in right relationship with God and with others. And for us to come to a place where we are not in a state of tangled confusion, when we listen, there's this beautiful untangling process that happens. And I think you know what I understand with the tangling, because we can become so entangled with others in relationship, and we can come so entangled with our own thoughts. And when we listen, it really helps to discern where one person begins and another ends so that we have proper boundaries. So we know listening is essential for boundaries, and it's a practice. So don't get frustrated. There's many times where I'm not a good listener. My husband will tell me sometimes you're just not listening, or I'll tell him you're not listening. But it does not change the principle that listening always is going to strengthen the solidarity of your relationship. It's going to strengthen it at a fundamental core. So join me. I'm reading from my book, Sacred Spaces. This book in particular is one of the closest ones to my heart. And it is found on Amazon if you want to read along with me. But I am on page 13, and we are talking about listening all week. So I hope you enjoy listening to me. But if God takes time to listen to us, think about it. Should not we, who are created in God's image, do the same? Okay. James 1:19. Understand this, my beloved brothers and sisters. Let everyone be quick to hear, be a careful, thoughtful listener, slow to speak, a speaker of carefully chosen words, and slow to anger, patient, reflective, forgiving. I love that. It takes great focus to be a thoughtful listener. Most of the time, we are rehearsing our own thoughts while another is speaking. This was never the way God intended it to be. I believe holding a sacred space for listening is part of loving another well. It takes living faith to truly listen. Oh my goodness. Do you ever do that? I do it all the time. I rehearse the next thing I'm going to say. But when we do that, we stay in a reactive state. And that is really not respectful to the other person's boundaries. So in a place of response is really where you want to stay, not in that place of rehearsing your thoughts. So patient, reflective, forgiving. Sounds like to me, when you stay in the spirit, it's actually crucial for listening. Otherwise, we are going to be reactive. It's natural to want to jump in, defend ourselves. But when we do that, we stay in a place of carnality, and it actually multiplies the confusion. But if we hold listening as a sacred space and treat it so, to where we are honoring each other in God's image, there's a beautiful untangling process that happens, that where conflict is resolved. And even if it's not resolved, there's just a deeper understanding and a deeper peace that we can have with each other. So if you feel stuck, listening your way into a new beginning, you may want to journey along with me. I will be on this topic for about a week. A week, 2 weeks. I just kind of feel the pace for it. But I hope you have the best day, and thank you for listening.